La, la, la. Good morning. We are live. Maybe. I hope so. Yeah, we are. Live from Ireland. Well, today inside the van because outside it's a little bit soft. It's not raining. But good morning, Claudio. But it's yeah, Ireland, as you know, is not a sunny country.
But it's very green.
But it's very green because of all the rain. So we found a nice place. I think we're gonna probably the weekend will be a little bit better, a little bit more sunny even today. Probably today we're gonna visit the Mizen Head. It's called Mizen Head. Yeah, Mizen Head. We're just several kilometers before, and we found a nice parking just hidden in the countryside. And the funny thing that yesterday another van stopped by, but there's place only for one van. And the guy was like, "Oh well, it's kind of funny that you go looking for a nice place where to park, and you already see a van." And yeah, also to traveler from UK. And then probably next week we gonna hit the ring of Kerry. Yeah, I think so. And Ziggy's go out. Come on, Ziggy. Enjoy the nature. Good. And yeah, so what happened? I don't know. Well, today I want to talk about something that it's pretty important. Vanlife as a couple, especially because it's really, I mean, living in a van in a confined space is not easy by yourself. Think what it is as a couple. So, when we met people, they all get excited. I mean, we have different reaction on the people we've met when we say, well, we traveled from 6 years, and some of them they go like, oh wow, it's our dream, but
would never do it.
they will never do it. Some of them are kind of shocked. Some other are kind of relief. Oh, thank God it's not me. Somebody else I remember. What was the name of the guy in Istanbul? It was at the beginning of our travel. He say like, "Well, you don't look like homeless."
Yeah, he was like, "You live in a van? You don't look homeless."
Yeah. So, well, we are houseless, but not homeless. So I think that in 6 years, the topic of today vlog it's how to not kill your partner while traveling in a van.
It's tough some days.
It's tough some days. We have sharp knives. But yeah, we managed so far 6 years. I mean, it's already difficult for somebody to be 6 years
in a relationship.
So even with living in a big house or even in separate apartments, I would say that in a small space as a camper van, it can create some extra problems and extra moments where
I think extra stress.
So many people, and this is a kind of tips and advice for a couple that maybe find super cool the hashtag Vanlife things, that now it's pretty much anywhere. I mean, it's what we were talking yesterday with hashtag Vanlife. It's on anything.
Yeah.
Now they just
Hashtag Vanlife cookies.
yeah, hashtag Vanlife for toilet paper and
Hashtag Vanlife waking up. That's why.
waking
That's right,
up. Yeah.
This is how I wake up. You wake. I don't know. Maybe it's different waking up in a van.
So the main questions for that you should ask yourself uh, before to start with your partner. It may be a trip that will be more than 2 weeks if you want to go full time, or I mean, just to take really a long trip. Well, first of all, we always advise to rent a van and maybe for a weekend or for a week.
Do tester trips.
Do test trips. So the question could be like, how will you find time for yourself? That's pretty important. That's that's not easy to find time for yourself, especially if it's like us. When we work in the van, so we spend most of the time in the van, and especially it depends on the weather condition, because if it's miserable and rainy outside, we are kind of stuck and forced to be inside the van. Anyway, be prepared to do many things that you never think to do in a normal life in front of your partner. So by the European law, the van is a fart-free zone.
Tell that to the dog.
Well, the dog is over all the laws. So yeah, maybe it's something that in a normal relationship you will try to hold, and then find a secret spot where to do some music. In a van is like a concert. Yeah, it's like a symphony sometimes. Depends. Yeah, especially after my wife chili. that's you're gonna do chili today? No, okay, not
you
today.
asked me not to.
So that could be a symphony. As well, think about if you or your partner, I mean, if you're social or not, if the fact that you or your partner can be outside from the van, socialize with other people, and if these situation will make you feel uncomfortable or not, but it's something that we need. We realize, I think between the two, I'm the social one, the most social. Is not that Mel, she's not, but I really enjoy just to have chats with local fishermen, local people, and just Mel, she probably like more taking wander and have more time for herself. So yeah, before to start your trip, just think if it's something that will not make you uncomfortable, and think, oh, where is my wife? Where is my husband or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever.
Partner.
But it's something that we both need, and we know that we need that time. Yeah, we mostly like to spend time in some remote place, but we also need, as human being, contacts with other humans. And so the pleasure to socialize, to
experience culture, also.
Yeah, just to share, just
it's going into towns, getting food, seeing, how locals do things.
Yeah, to watch the other animals and to sniff the other animals. So is that called the Trump law or the Parp law? Maybe the trumpet law. um, then, well, I think that financial, it could add
That's another
stress.
stress, yeah.
That's another stress that we had time to time. It's is not that we kayaking into a sea of money. So we do work a lot in order to afford this lifestyle. We are good. I mean, but we also had bad periods, and especially it wasn't because of us, because we're not lazy ass. Sometimes it was because of stupid money transfer system like PayPal that it take sometimes because we need or that it's
Yeah,
you,
they
so
put a
we'll
pause on
take
the money, so the transfer was like a week late or
even 2 weeks
yeah.
later. And sometime was for a client that was want to work with us, and at the last moment, he decide that
He's gonna change everything.
gonna change everything. So we work a lot on one project, and we didn't accept any other jobs. So we found ourselves without resources. I mean, financial resources. So.
And sometimes we do have clients that don't pay on time.
And sometimes, yeah, just a reminder, Sicily, we did a job last May.
It's coming up on a year.
It's coming up on a year, and we still need all of our money. So if you're watching this video, just can we please get paid for that job? Thank you. So, yeah, so that's the financial. I think that sometimes can create some extra stress, and of course all the kind of stress that goes into the relationship, because it's the most nearest person. um, and I think that as well, these kind of stress can be created by something that can happen on the van, like
External
something
stress, yeah.
external
When we were
stress.
broken in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So make sure that you have a good budget plan, because believe me, and you don't want to get into that situation. We dealt with that situation several times, and
Being
it's
stuck in a
not.
place and crawling out, basically.
Yeah, and it's not. It's not funny. Anyway, even it's good that happened because we learn from that, because we never, and it's something that we always say, we don't want to spend time thinking about the problem. We instead prefer to spend time looking for a solution. So that's something that we learn, and it work, because we don't want to get stuck in that situation. So many times we just have a brainstorming and chat about things, and list all the possibilities in order to get out from that situation. um what else about yeah, downsizing, that it's as a couple, we have one bag each, plus we have I have a little bit more stuff because well, I have 7 pair of shoes, of course. I have my drone, the slider, and the camera, so the camera bag.
Yeah, like
But
your professional gear, yeah.
yeah, so be sure that you are kind of balanced between, I mean, as a couple, to that is balance the space. that
And
you.
that you have just what you need. Because downsizing, I think, is hard for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's hard downsizing.
Choosing what you need, and then a lot of people, once they're on the road, they realize that they don't need half of the stuff they thought they couldn't live without.
Yeah, so maybe you don't need 7 pair of shoes like me, but and I think that what we learn actually, mainly me, because Mel was already good about that, is about communication. Communication is, I think, the basic and the essential parts as living as a couple in a van. I'm half Sicilian, and Sicilian don't like to speak. Modo devi stare. So I think that all these years, maybe not in the beginning, but then I realized that if I don't speak, the problem will just stay there and it will just grow inside me. And then I will just look for a trigger in order to explode. And that's not good, because an explosion is inside a confined space can be lethal. So the thing is, uh, we have discussion, we had fight, uh, even before to start our journey back in 2012. My bag with my clothes fly from the third floor from a balcony, so and landed on the ground. um, just letting you know that these things can happen.
What was the reason for that again?
I will not share here the reason. Well, the reason is simple, because after asking Mel if she wanna travel with me, and she absolutely replied yes, I think maybe I'm not ready for it, but I was scared because of the things I'm telling you now. That now it seems so easy, and but yeah, it's communication. It's really important. It's really important. You can have discussion, fight, but take a walk and do something else, get some air, and then think about it. That you cannot be in that emotional state with your partner inside a small van. So communication is the only key in order to solve problems. Many time it's about apologize for something,
And moving on, not staying with it.
yeah, and moving on. So done and dusted, as my wife loved to say, and just moving on, because you will not enjoy your journey if you keep all these stress and situation inside you, and you will not for sure enjoy it with your partner.
No, you can't enjoy anything when you're pissed off.
Yeah, so spoken, it's really it's really probably the most important part of this lifestyle as a couple. So anything else?
I think those are the main things.
Those are the main things, and I think it doesn't matter, by the way, the size of the van. I mean, even if it's a huge RV,
You still have to
you still have to
organize and figure out
organize
time and space, and
yeah, time and space with your partner. So just get prepared. I know that it's really um, cool, the van life, but get prepared. Yeah, Kevin, it's communication, communication, communication. It's like 4 times actually. No, it's the the most important parts. Without that, we probably won't be here now. And yeah, we're kind of glad that we succeed in that because I think it took at least 1 year to, you know, find,
Adjust, yeah.
adjust, and find a good balance. And one day I remember also Mel, she had her luggage right out from the side door that was in Patra. So yeah,
And how many things have you broken?
how many things I'd broken? Quite a few. But yeah, but I think that's the only way. It's really beautiful to travel as a partner. I don't know if I would like to have this journey by myself. Um, I don't want to know. I just love Mel, and she tell me she loved me every day. uh, and I don't know if I will love in the same way to do these to have these journey um, by myself. I don't want to know. I just love to do it with her. I think it's for me. It's better um, as I can share these travel, this journey with somebody, and not just for myself. So, a lot of compromises, of course, and and joy. All right, guys. I think it was too long today. I'm tired. Now I will go back to bed. No, we have some movement. We have some driving to do today. So probably we go to Mizen Head just to watch out. Hopefully it will open a little bit so I can get some drone footage because it seems that the cliff are so amazing. And then probably we're gonna jump into the sheep head. Sheep, 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 sheep.
Sheep, sheep.
And yeah, Friday, 8 p.m. Our new travel vlog from Sofia with Love. It's about our unfortunately not successful week in Sofia regarding documents, but it was anyway good to see some old friends as I lived there for 11 years. It's a huge chunk of my life. And yeah, so don't miss the vlog. And oh yeah, numbers. I was thinking, guys. So I saw that it's about maybe it's more than 100 people that watched the daily vlog. So 100 people. If any of you will suggest to one of them to subscribe to our channel today, tomorrow, I will have 100 more subscriber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it works. That's it, guy. Enjoy Friday. Enjoy the weekend. If you watch this video and you don't know us and you have any questions about how to live in a van as a couple, well, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and on our website. So feel free to write us, and we always reply. So we can give you tips and advice as much we can. And that's it. Love and peace.